But that just ever. I have a mini fridge, and I bought this, but in it, my own money. So there's nothing stopping me from drinking this straight out of the bottle, except for moral. Please don't spill. Please. It's like walking; it's controlled spilling. Walking is controlled falling. Really? Okay. Just about a minute of me going to true. Not that root beer is stupid. Just remember for a long time. Good afternoon, everyone. Christ. I just finished pizza. And fucking some root beer. Fill up my glass with root beer. So yeah. I haven't been active a lot. Just like straight up. Life hit me. Life hit me. College, I literally go to college tomorrow. And it's weird. I don't have any subscribers at all. Thank you very much. But you know, to the people that see this, turn mic setting. But to the people that see this, thanks. I don't do anything, and you guys are you guys are somehow shit. No, not you're not shit, but somehow still here, and you probably don't want to watch me explain for a couple hours what the hell's going on in my life, so I might as well get that out of the way now. Oh, I almost closed my Chrome tab. Okay, so yeah, I got college tomorrow. One final stream. I had a final sleepover last night at Garrett's, and I actually have 2 things that I need to post. Honestly, 3 things, because I did a final pencil Thor that I really like, and I'm not going to get back to inking it digitally. So I might as well just upload finished pencils to Instagram. I also got a Cyclops that I did for somebody who helped me a lot with doing college stuff. I want to upload that, and then I got this. Let's see. Wrong thing. There we go. Ta-da! Oh god. The stupidity. My computer is lagging a good bit because it is definitely not built for handling OBS and Chrome, especially like at the same time. But yeah. So here's this. It's a copy of the thing that I made. Here's the original thing, but this is 9x12, and I wanted to scan it into the computer to have it and make a copy of it so I can color it, which is what we're doing today. And then I might I'm gonna keep this one in my portfolio, I think. No, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I don't want to color it because it's gonna smudge a lot of things. I don't know. But the color one's the one that I'm giving away. As you can see by the title, I said a stupid coloring something. Stupid coloring stream for a stupid coloring person. Or stupid person. And then, let's see. So that person is somebody that I work with. I asked her if she liked superheroes. She said Iron Man and Thor. And so that was roughly a month and a half ago. So a month and a half later, here we are. So also, since this is the copy of it, it left a border around like the character, or it left like a cutoff, so I decided why not put a border. You can see, I think, barely. Yeah, you can see Iron Man's leg just going a bit out in there in the border. But anyways, here's my markers, and let's get to it, bro. I'm gonna color Thor first because he's on the right. Alright, what colors am I gonna need? I have, what is it, 24 colors? 24 markers? That's honestly all I need. Hoo-hoos with 2 Copics mixed in. Bro, I was teased with Copics so many times. Oh well, yeah. Here's my 3 go-to skin tones. These are the Ohuhu brush marker set. It's YR4 Salmon Pink, BR3 Rose Beige, and BR2 Potato Brown. Okay, and then don't mind me just looking up for the fucking Thor because why the fuck not? Actually, I have some references saved on my phone, right? No, I got rid of the tab. Alright. I don't know if I pressed the right things. Comic Bull, Hot Champ. Here's a good one. I could go to the cheap route, just black everything out, but no. Real quick. Cape is these. These are my go-to reds. I don't have any grays in here. I guess I could do it with a pencil. I don't fucking know. Maybe a light blue. I don't remember what my blues look like. Ta-da! Right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go get my color sheet, the coloring sheet that I have, and I'm going to look because I'll be right back. Alright, but yeah. Here is my go-to coloring palette because that's my swatch sheet. Okay, so here I'll just go with my 2 yellows that I have. Because why the fuck not? I didn't say that the stream was made for kids, did I? Because it sure as hell is not. I'm gonna make sure I didn't do that, because I'm gonna get fucking cancelled. Okay, good, it's not. This one's for my markers, other markers that I have. They're bullet and chisel nib, which I use them for backgrounds. So there's like, oh my god. Okay, I got the cape. I need a tidy ways. Go with a mix between brilliant blue and sky blue. Kind of more of a muted, because I don't want it to be too vibrant, you know. I don't want it to be cerulean blue. I kind of like how it is on my screen. He's got like a more grayish. I can use pastel blue for his buttons. Hello, buttons. Oh god. And I'll be right back to get my grays. Think I might bring in this set, because this set of grays is honestly not that overwhelming. It's not. It's pretty underwhelming. That's what it is. Rose, do you want to know what pissed me the hell off? I'm 18 now. Yay, life responsibilities. But 3 days before my birthday, I was going to buy some spray paint. That's because it's for another topic that I'll get on. I was going to buy some spray paint 3 days before my birthday. Guy asked me, hey, I need to make sure you're 18. I'm like, it's 3 days before my birthday. I swear to God, I'm telling the truth. And he's like, sorry bro, I like my job. I'm like, I understand it. God damn, it's 3 days before my fucking birthday. Just, what the hell's gonna happen in 3 days, besides the fact that I'm 3 days older, you know? You know? Pissed me off. Now, what do I do for the grays? BG or CG? BG, but change the G to a J. I think I like BG. I unironically said BJ. Cool. BG. So I gotta find all those. These are not organized. So I have to literally hunt and pick. And I'm looking for 5, 7, and 9. So I need 7. So I got 9 and 5. Oh, here we go. Okay, and then honestly, we could pick out one of these, and I think I will. BG3. And right there. Okay, and then his shoes we got all covered in shit. Helmets. Helmet, I think we use BG3 again, and I think we'll use BG1 and BG3. Okay, so we're pulling out all the BGs. Let's go. It's a whole family. Really like this, but backwards. It's fucking hilarious time. That's the song that I came up with. I'm actually kind of happy about it. Okay, have you guys heard the Eagles in the long run? I literally heard it the other day, and it's just so groovy. But it's not got too many views on the YouTubes, which makes me think not a lot of people have heard it. But it's honestly pretty groovy. And you got blonde hair. He's the Aryan race. We're gonna make him blue eyes. God, I'm gonna get canceled. This video's going on private. Alright, let's color Thor. And then we'll pick out colors for Iron Man. It's kinda self-explanatory if you really think about it. I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 markers here, and a dream. I'm also gonna go get my headphones because I really hate the eerie silence with nothing but the fan of my computer to keep me sane. Right back. Fuck. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an actual idiot. They were right here on my chair the whole time. And, I just spent like 2 minutes walking around looking for these. These are the ones that I wanted. And I came back with these. So I'm an idiot. Alright, these are fine. Like, they're not what I wanted. I spent $30, so I really hate saying it because it's my money. But I hate saying that I wasted money on something, especially since I am going to college and I have to save the freaking money. But I mean, it just, for when I had them at first, they wouldn't stay in my ears right. So well, they wouldn't stay in my ears right, so they would just fall out, and then that's like one of the reasons why I first started to not like them. And then it just, like, I was out at church camp and they were not pairing to my phone, and I'm like, Jesus Christ. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get canceled, bro. Saying it in the wrong context. Just. I live life on the Route 44. And a beer. Root and a beer. But, I don't know. That's why I'm sticking to these headphones that I've had for 4 years. Honestly, pretty cool if you think about it. Wait, it's only been 3.5. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. Since freshman year. But they haven't failed me yet, really. The only thing that's happened to them is literally like a month ago, it started to not turn so good. Speed Cube, Gain 11M Pro, Rubik's Brain. I started watching Speed Cubing videos too. And this one's a banger. Whatever. Alright, I don't know what I'm going to do first. Maybe I could make his feathers golden. That'd be fun. Let's just YOLO and start off with the helmet. Not even in the way. Now, with the bullet nib and the chisel nib, I'm not gonna do great at blending. So I'm just not gonna try. That's like, I just heard that they were bad at blending, so I just never tried with them, and I'm still not going to try. Bug chip! Oh god. Uh-oh. I'm running out of space. Because I want to move my markers over here now. Okay. We're gonna hope and pray that I pick the right marker. If now we're done. Not this one. Okay, I know everybody hates comments on YouTube that are like about a song. They're like, "Who came here from this?" Because I learned this song from Guardians of the Galaxy, like a lot of people did, because society. It's an old song, lost in time, and I just look at the comments and people are like, "Who's here from Guardians of the Galaxy?" I'm like, well, yeah, that's me. But then everybody starts saying it, and it's obviously begging for likes, and then it's like, shut the fuck up. Like, yeah, we all came from Guardians of the Galaxy. You're like baiting us. Cause then there's one time where I found Kokomo from the Beach Boys just on my own, and Space Force. Right? Was it Space Force? Steve Carell. I didn't watch all of it, but I did watch the first couple episodes. It was alright. Me and my mom were supposed to watch it, and then she just never watched it with me. So. Wrong end. I lied, I'm trying a little bit of blending. Like, it's doing it a bit up there, so it's like, maybe. 92 chocolate. Where actually is it? Okay, I actually can't find it. Oh, there's a marker that I don't think I really use. Oh, yeah, no, it fell. See, you know how I told you that these aren't organized? Well, this, instead of laying like this, was laying like this somewhere at the bottom. So, that's pretty odd. Okay, so the spray paint thing, I said that I was going to touch on another topic. Well, I guess what better time to touch on that topic besides now, right? I was making a movie called The $100 Movie because I had a $100 budget, and it's a movie where I stole $100 from my brother and I was on the run. Basically, the moral of that story is that he's an overreacting little bitch. No. I just wanted to make a movie where I could drive my car fast because I have a Mustang now, and I know how to drive manual, and it's really, 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 really fun. Like my mom's going on a ride along tonight, and I'm gonna make sure she experiences a high-speed chase, kind of fun. Now, for legal reasons, that was a joke. Now, not for legal reasons so much as my parents, because I mean I'll joke about drugs with my dad, and then he'll turn it into a lecture. Trust me, it's happened. But it's because he loves me, and I love him. But I still want to joke about. I don't do drugs. But I can't really say but and make this into a good situation. I'm not gonna do drugs. I swear. But I don't know. The culture that I surround myself with, meme culture, just a lot of them are like stoners. So, it's gonna flow into my media, and then it's just gonna be like, this is my reaction to joke about that shit. But I don't know why I got on that topic from my freaking movie. I don't do drugs in the movie, surprisingly. What do I mean surprisingly? I'm probably gonna upload it on YouTube. I don't want it to be demonetized. By the way, I'm pretty sure I'm streaming on the channel that I just uploaded twice on. I think one of the times nobody could see it because it was a clip from the movie that I was making. We got one scene, and I edited it, and nobody's schedule is lining up, and I leave tomorrow, so I'm just not gonna film the movie. and I'm pretty sure that people aren't gonna be like the people that I'm filming with, kind of dicks, absolute fucking jackasses. So I'm pretty sure that they're not gonna be like, yeah, sure, I'll film the movie that I said I was gonna do. Like when I come back from college. So I don't know. It's a shame because I spent $100 on it, and I was gonna drive my car really, really fast. But me and somebody from work, Andrew, he drives a manual. He drives a manual, and he's like, I've always wanted to drive a Mustang, and it's a manual Mustang, and he's like, chum without the C. And then I got to drive his truck twice. One time I ended up in a ditch in it, so trying to go on dirt roads, fun. But yeah, the real reason I did the movie was just so that we could race. Like, his truck's an 81, so my car's obviously gonna beat him. It's a muscle car. It's going to beat the shit out of him. It's going to make him cry like a little piss baby. It's got 5 speeds, and I can get up to 90 in third. And the most he's done is 90 in overdrive. So, you tell me who's gonna win. But that's when a key plot point comes in. But I was really excited to make it, and then nobody's schedule was lining up, so him, Andrew, and Jack they're like, why don't we just do it next summer? And then they're like, yeah, let's do it next summer. And they're like, oh, I thought you agreed. And I'm like, bitch, no the fuck I didn't. I did not agree to do it next summer. I literally said we are not doing it next summer. I don't know. Honestly, like, real talk, I am definitely the least respected person they know. They walk all over me. But honestly, it brings up fun times, but it also brings up some bad times. But most of the time, the fun times are fun. Fun enough that I really don't give a shit. Then there's just some times where I'm supposed to be in control of something, and they don't give me the respect that I'm requesting. You know? So that's one of the reasons why I feel like we're not going to be able to get it done, the whole fucking movie, when I come back from college. That they are going to have other responsibilities, but throw me a bone, you know? I think I'm using that phrase right. Really, the last time I heard anybody say it was Cody from SML. And he's gay, so. I'm just not paying attention to chat. Although nobody's saying anything, so. I'm just gonna pause this stream because it's gonna cause so much lag. Like the playback. Like, I don't command people give me respect all the time, because of course that's a dick move. And I don't want to be a dick. I want to be the chill guy. But then there's only so much that I can take where I'm just gonna demand it, you know? Because it's something that I'm trying to do. I always comply with y'all. I don't know. It's honestly my weak point. And I don't know. But I mean, I have fun with the people. So I'll always take bait or something that, like, I'll do the things that nobody wants to do. Because, why the fuck not? YOLO, bitch. Like, this got really hard hitting for no reason. Like, I stream one time in like 2 months, and I hit y'all with this. This is the first thing that I'm gonna post in freaking forever, and y'all are hearing me talk about how nobody respects me. I know y'all didn't come here for that, so I'll shut up about it, but I'm just like, I don't know, I have to say it. But I did, so I told you that Andrew was my friend from Sonic. I got a job. It's really one of the reasons that I've not been active is that I work like 20 hours a week. It's just obviously isn't the most, but I work the night shift, and then I play Minecraft until 4 a.m. So when I get off of work, I'm just not the most motivated to do anything besides play video games. And then I wake up at 2, go in at 5, don't have really too much time for drawing. It's my fault, but because January was the last time that I posted something on Instagram. February is when I got my job. But yesterday was my last day. And because I go up an hour away tomorrow. An hour. I can't really drive back and forth for work every day for college, especially for college. Like, my class schedule is all over the place, my guy. And I'm trying to figure out my work schedule. Like, when is my availability? Because I'm doing some stuff with the freaking football team that involves art, PogChamp. So I gotta be like filming practices and stuff to get like ideas and inspiration for my art. But I don't know how that's going to fit into my class schedule and then fit in work. Like, I don't know, bro. I don't know why they gave me classes at 7 o'clock at night. It's, yeah. Garrett, love you to death, but your music, like, I mean, I'm fine with Christian rock, but there's only so much I can take before I need to listen to Motley Crue. Last night I never play my music at work. We always have to listen to Garrett's playlist. I'm pretty sure it's just basic songs he found because nobody can go wrong with basic. And really, for the longest time, I thought it was one of our managers' playlists because, like she's honestly pretty white. And honestly, if you work with me, you know who I'm talking about. But then she's also like not the type of girl that would really play the basic stuff. I don't know. But when I learned that it was Garrett playing all of it, I was like, really? Stop the love I don't. That's not your wrong. My point is that I heard this song for the first time in a long time last night. I was playing my music because Garrett was I have to. It can only take so long before I have to listen to Motley Crue. And this song came up. I was like, oh, it's about to get old. And he's like, I'm scared. I'm like, it's one of the more tame songs. You will be waiting. Well, that's skin. I'm going to make his skin, or his feathers gold. Root beer. You know, in the 7 months that it's been since I've been active on social media, I've gotten a job. I'm going to college. What other things are happening? Those are the two big things. I get a Mustang. Out of all those, and after all that, I don't have a girlfriend. The hell. It's because I don't try. It's the same thing with me in school. I just don't apply myself. That's what my dad says. Not that I hate girls or anything. I'm not gay. You're gay. But I don't know. My priorities are other things, and I'm not asexual. But aces, you guys are cool because you don't you don't force yourself into the spotlight like a lot of other plus people do. I'd say a lot of things that are gonna get me canceled, but I just don't want to touch on that because I don't want to deal with those kind of people, you know? Like, I'm cool with it, just you shut up once in a while. God. Colin's just gonna see this and they're gonna be like, did you say that? Ooh. Shut up. God damn. Like, I'm telling me to shut up now. That was disgusting. Just... Ooh, what if instead of silver, I made these buttons gold? I should have made his helmet gold. Dude, he's a god. Wait, oh, that would be so sick. There's no in-betweens from brilliant blue to Indian blue. And the answer is in the Copics. And specifically Lapis Lazuli. Okay, those are two different brilliant blues, aren't they? Like, I'm like, I could do the Lapis Lazuli Copic. which is also the Brilliant Blue Ahuhu. But I just want to use Copic because I want to. I only have 2, and I don't use them. So, yeah, and then I'm like, wait, Brilliant Blue? That's what I just said. So, I don't know. I don't know. Copic. Trust me, when I get a full set of Copics, the first thing I'm going to draw is Iron Man. I've not always said that because I don't really say it that much, but hold me to it. Perfect. The tiniest, the absolute tiniest Copic cameo is man's eyes. That's fucked up. Oh, I don't remember where all my markers go inside my bag, inside my pouch, inside my... What is that? Case? Sure. I don't know. It doesn't... I think it's the right word, but it just doesn't feel like the most fitting, you know? Catch my drift. Ooh. Okay, so for my birthday, we went up to the town that my college is in, just so I can, like, get a feeling. If I'm ever bored, what the hell can I go do? A bar. It's a pool bar. I went in there. The people were chill. And I can't wait to find people to play pool with. Because my dad has a pool table downstairs, but it's cluttered with so much shit it's not even usable. So we just don't play pool on it. Like, and so like I was getting in the groove. I was doing pretty good. And then I was doing pretty good. And then I just haven't played in a long time. So I want to get better at it, you know, become one of them pool sharks. That's honestly not a good idea, but you know. Huh, yellow's not smudging? What? See, okay, I have an idea, I have a plan. I'm going to give this away to Bree. That's who I'm drawing this for. And, I have it scanned into the computer, and I'm going to color it. I did a picture for football. My, high school team. I gave it to the coaches, and it looks so freaking BA. So that's 4 things that I can post. This, penciled Thor, Cyclops, and football picture. Oh, there was one more I thought. I don't know. But, I really have, like, I haven't been inactive. I mean, yeah, I have, but, like, I have stuff that I can post. And I'm sad that I don't post it. I really am. Because, just, how am I supposed to grow if I don't? And then the people who actually love my shit, how are they supposed to see it, you know? Oh no, I don't give a shit. Oh yeah, there we go. There's the smudging. probably should have done this like individually, but it's whatever. I watched the Wonder Woman 84 movie. It was an alright movie. It didn't have as much superhero stuff as I liked. It didn't. Like, I know it's not like all about the superheroes, you know, you watch it for the plot. Like, it had a good plot, but I wish it had more superhero stuff. I wish that they used the gold outfit more. Like, I don't know. And Pedro Pascal had a kid, and very underused, only used when they needed him. Like, it felt forced when they used him. I don't know. In Kinetic Comics, I can make a character called Thor, because he's a mythological god, meaning there's no copyright infringement, because DC has a Thor character, although you don't hear about him because Marvel has a Thor character that's just better. I mean, I've not read Thor or whatever mythology Thor's from, but I mean, if you don't hear about something, is it even that good? I really didn't know that DC had a Thor character, but the reason that Marvel can't get their panties in a knot is because it's a god, so there's no copyright infringement, which means I want to, in the Kinetic Comics line, I want to have something to do with Kronos or Poseidon. Poseidon's pretty cool. But Kronos, he's honestly, it's a real jackass. But Titans were pretty cool. They are the ancestors to gods. Kind of ancestral. I think Kronos slept with his mom to make gods. It's real fucked up, but well, now we get mythology out of it. This is another one. See, the things that I wish I whited out, and I was like, no, I'm gonna color it, and then I ended up coloring it on a copy. Oh, whatever. But yeah, other than incest, it was pretty BA. And mythology is pretty cool. Like, I saw a meme literally yesterday, about how it was Kronos saying, "Don't talk to me until I've had my son." And, it's funny because I know the context of that is because I wrote an English paper on it. And, Kronos ate his freaking son. And it took one of his children that was, I think it was Zeus. Zeus was hidden away from Kronos. And he hurled a stone into Kronos' mouth, making him throw up all of his children. Like, he ate them because he was afraid of them taking his reign. Which ended up happening. Because he's a real motherfucker. Oh, hey, that's kind of funny because, you know. But yeah, now that he ate all his children and then threw them up because of Zeus, gods now rule Olympus. And then Kronos actually had a pretty good relationship with his father too, because he chopped up his balls, threw them into the ocean. Pretty BA and gross. I think that's when he slept with his mom. That's really weird. Thanks, mythology, for fucking me up. Alcohol markers. Just wait and see. Sandlot. Movies will teach me songs that I love. It's gonna get real close, and then we're gonna lightly feather it because Sharpies bleed. I learned the very first time that I drew Thor. I was going through some old stuff so I could clean out one of my drawers so that I could take it to college, and saw one of my first drawings of Thor that I did. It was actually the first drawing that I did with a Copic marker. First of all, way too large of a space for one marker. So much skin, one marker. And the Sharpie bled. And I was not happy with it. It was back when I was doing like Friday night streams semi-consistently. Like, I always wanted to do them on a Friday after I got home from basketball games for band. I went to basketball games. Oh, for band. Oh. I played at basketball games. In the band. I'm gonna try and use that. You know, honestly, yeah. My standards have gone down, and I really don't care at this point. And my self-image hasn't really improved. Well, yeah, it has. That's why I'm okay with doing all this dumb shit. But, you know, I demoralize. I demoralize myself. So I'm just gonna try these stupidest pickup lines. Trust me. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna say to somebody, "Hey, are you ice? Because I know how to make ice cream." And it's funny, because it's true, because I worked at Sonic. Well, I actually do still work at Sonic. I'm transferring up to a Sonic up there. Which is it's really weird because on the outside up there it looks newer, more modern. Then I walk in and it, like, people up there are cool, but like it just looks worse than the Sonic that I was just at. Like, GM's pretty cool. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have fun up there. But why so old on the inside? It was definitely different from my from the Sonic I was just at. Like system and everything was the same, but I don't know. It was just completely different. I don't know. I'm a car hop, and the tips are great. Like, literally, the last night that I worked was Sunday, and I got $50, most I ever got. But I feel like I'd probably have more fun as a cook. Like at the Sonic I was just at, the cooks were just some cool people, bro. Just. And my friend Garrett, he actually got me the job, and he transferred from being in car hop to being a cook. So, but like he didn't, like he was asked to, but I don't know. I want to learn some cook stuff. Like, if it's ever like slow up front but hell in the kitchen, you know, I could go back there and help. Because where I was just at, there was literally 6 people at a time up front. And it was like nobody had anything to do. So, like, what if I could go help the people that needed help in the kitchen? I don't know. And then I'd also just have more fun because, like, surprisingly, like, the stereotype is that women are in the kitchen. Like, don't cancel me for that. I'm just saying. But we have more guy cooks. Like, we have more guy cooks than girl cooks, and more girl car hops than guy car hops. It's fucked. So, like, when I'm at my job, there's just a bunch of women's, and of course, if you've been following me for a good amount of time, you know that I'm not the greatest with women's. So like, and the personnel at my salon is far from the greatest, far from the best. So like, when it's mostly made up of girls, you know, they're gonna be bitches. So like, like, I'm just gonna say it, like, they were bitches, and you know, I'm a passive guy, so bitch girls are not, you know, my strong suit, let alone working with them. So I don't know. And then there's the chill vibing guys in the back. And I'm, like, I realized this the last week that I was working there. I was like, I'd probably fit in better as a cook. Also, the car hops are responsible for making drinks because cooks are responsible for cooking. But drinks also constitute ice cream. And literally the first month was that I was there, I swear I made the most ice cream out of anybody, because everybody would leave me up to it. And there was sometimes where there was 9 orders on the screen, and I'd have to do it all with a little bit of help from managers. But it was, I like that. But it, like, welcome to fast food, where we force the noobs to do where the pros force the noobs to do what we don't want to do. That's already what it is, because I mean, like, we're all getting paid the same relatively. I don't know. I was still getting paid $7.25 when I left, so not to. This is to you, viewer. Like, I didn't ask for a raise, so it's really my fault. So you did up yours for thinking that they should have paid me more, because I really didn't care. But I was waiting for Garrett last night. It was 11 o'clock. Okay, so Sunday, like, the busiest night I had in a while. Great for my last night. I love a good rush. I'll tell you this, I love a good rush. So for the last night I was there, I got out 10:15. I was closing Sunday, which is the most piece of shit thing to close. So I got out 15 minutes after close. And then so Garrett's like, you want to sleep over one more time? I'm like, hell yeah, brother. And I'm like, I'm gonna stop by Dillon's to get some soda. And there's a Dillon's literally right by the Sonic. So I'm like, okay, I'll stop by Dillon's. It was almost 11. I was like, Garrett hasn't texted me that he's done yet. And I was speeding on my way to Dillon's. And, brain fart. I was speeding on my way to Dillon's, and it was about 11 when I got there. They closed at 11. I still walked in at 11:01. PogChamp, let's go. And bought some Baja Blast, which I'm taking up with me to college. Let's go. Let's MF and go. So I was just there waiting in the Sonic parking lot for Garrett, and I get out at 11:20 on the busiest day that I've had in a while, and I'm like, and then I get to Sonic. I'm like, it must have been pretty busy. They're in there until 11, and I'm like, what the hell's going on in there? So I just start walking around the store. Got about 4 laps in, and it took me like 4 minutes to do a lap. Honestly, pretty fast. Surprised. But finally at 11:30, they were closed for an hour and a half. At 11:30, Garrett finally got out. I'm like, fucks up, bro? What the hell took you so long? It's like 5 o'clock dishes and clothes. Like, what? Really? You were really that far behind? Oh, bless me. Okay, so, yeah. Alright, I'm thinking about using Sky Blue and Brilliant Blue. for a man's legs. Also, really? Only an hour and 11 minutes? Really? I got this done in an hour and 11 minutes? It usually takes me so much longer, bro. That's not a good thing, trust me. That's pog. But this is literally this brilliant blue is literally the same thing as that Copic, but I mean, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how well they blend. I really don't want to test it out on this piece because I just don't want to. I'm not going to test it out on any piece because every piece that I do is a finished piece. But, Baja Blast, like, they're selling it in cans, I found out. I was going into Dylan's to buy some kind of Mountain Dew because we always have Mountain Dew when we sleep over. Courtesy of Andrew, who wasn't able to go. But I went in there and I was like, what kind of Mountain Dew am I gonna get? I'm just gonna look at the soda aisle and I'm gonna see. And then I walk in and they have a wall of soda and there's Baja Blast. I'm like, you already know your boy's gotta get that. Like, Baja Blast is like the go-to drink from Taco Bell. So, to not get that in can form, like, did a dipshit. I also had a peachy Red Bull because one of my managers always drank it, and I'm like, I want. So, I got 2 of those. I drank it one time on the way up to interview at the Sonic up there. I don't know how I'm liking this combination. I might go over it with a Cool Grey 7. But yeah. So I had one of those and 2 Baja Blasts last night. Pretty pongers. And Garrett had like 2 12 cases of Pepsi with real sugar. So I opened one. I didn't finish it because I'd take too long to drink. I gotta learn to chug, and get that college life going. But I think that's Thor done in only an hour and a quarter, 1.25 hours. Literally, considering what I've done on streams in the past, that's pretty fast. Especially since I would. So when I did streams like in 10th grade, I'd do them at midnight, and I would spend 30 minutes talking, spend about 30 minutes for pencil layouts, and then about an hour to ink, and then an hour to color, which was just flat colors. Dude, like, I know I didn't go through the first 2 parts today, but like, with blending, and I got this done in an hour. Like, holy shit. I'm pretty hungry, but I don't got any snacks. I was gonna say I'm gonna go reset or recharge or something, some stupid white person shit. And I don't know. Just want a snack, and then I'll get the Iron Man. But I don't know what to do about the Aura or whatever. Like his pulsar or pulse blast. Ooh, Red River Rock. That's a good one. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go look for something to eat. I don't know how to cook a Hot Pocket. Literally, it's the same thing every time, but I forget every single time. Hello, stream. You are going to experience some microwave interference. But I'm here to tell you that I put my Hot Pocket. Oh shit. I put my Hot Pocket on 145 instead of 2 minutes because I don't want it to be blazing goddamn hot. It might not cook all the way, but honestly, fuck it. I don't want my mouth to burn on stream. Alright, stream, you ready to see the reveal of the Hot Pocket that I cooked 15 seconds less than it told me to on the package. Booyah! It really doesn't look that bad. Literally, they little us nut right there, but it's fine. No homo, my guy. I can't wait to eat a fucking Hot Pocket and not have my mouth burn. Eating a Hot Pocket without your mouth burning, long day in hell. How about you cook it on 145 instead of 2 minutes? So I don't want this to be a mukbang stream because I honestly hate the concept of mukbang, and I'm not even gonna be like making it a mukbang, but I'm just saying it for the shits and giggles. But I don't want you guys to watch me eat for the safety of you, because it's honestly dumb as shit. What else is there to do besides eat on stream? It's still pretty hot on the bottom. Hot. Yeah, still pretty hot. See, if the sauce on the outside was hot, imagine what the sauce on the inside's like. Probably cooked. Here, by the way, Iron Man, I made my own armor scheme because I couldn't really draw armor consistently. GIF or GIF, guys. GIF or GIF. I get where people are coming at from GIF, but your boy's a GIF person. Cause like, look at gigantic. Look at the word gigantic. Alright, spelled pretty much the same. Oh, I can't believe I just did that. Oh no, I don't want to go there. Y'all can have that. I'm just... I'm just gonna watch some Mr. Beast Gaming for a bit. I'm gonna mute myself too. Nah. I want y'all to hear me commentate on Super Mario Logan. Why? Because I don't want you guys to have silence. Oh, I'm about to fall. I've bent the root beer bottle all out of fuck. Did I just moan? Booyah. Alright. 15 minutes in that job. Really not the greatest, but it's faster than some other times. I'm gonna go put this plate away. And, these nuts. Alright, hey. I need to rename all my scenes on OBS, just like... I can't freaking tell which one's which. But anyways, here's my root beer bottle. Flag. Well, from me having to do this, like grab it, but then squeeze it to keep a hold of it, which didn't even end up working. It's been a lot of fuck. So there's that. Alright, now we pick out colors for Iron Man. Please tell me my YouTube didn't reset, because I had some banger songs ready to play and it reset. How about frickin' that? I'm gonna listen to that song I was telling you guys about earlier, like way at the beginning of the stream. In the Long Run by the Eagles. Dang, I really got some bangers. I got some really good ones. My playlist is just filled with the fucking best. I'm just gonna make sure that this song wasn't made in the 2000s. It says 2013 remaster. Okay, 79. Literally, the oldest song I have on here is probably 94. I think it's something by Aerosmith. It's pretty old. I said the oldest song was 94. The newest song, I guess. You already know that I'm keeping these reds. I'm keeping these reds out. Actually, I kind of want to use that germanium. Germanium sounds like a element. There's a superhero? What? Somebody turned the frickin' periods into... Or the periods. Turned the elements into a... into a frickin' superhero? Hero Squad. Oh god. It's a flower? Really? Okay, well, first of all, this does not match the flower. This, it was like, I think it was my go-to red before, like, Vermilion and Deep Red. Like, it definitely matches more than that does. So, yo, I got all the ones that I need. And I think I'm actually going to take out the, I'm going to swap out coral for, I'm going to switch out coral pink for geranium. Oh, it is geranium instead of germanium. Which I guess is an element? Question mark? Alright, so these 4 bad bitches, or these 3 bad bitches, and then put these back in the shuttle art box. Okay, next topic I'm going to talk about, I'm pretty sure, is going to be Sammy Hagar and Van Halen. But let me finish picking out colors. Really putting back colors because there's only 2 colors that I need. Oh, here it comes. I finally feel it again. I don't remember. Do I have them? Okay, yeah, I have them in numerical order instead of shade. I don't think I've used this, like, I got this like 3 months ago, and I never taken the markers out to color them, because a lot of the coloring that I've been doing recently is digital. You've got to run to win. Alright, okay, so this isn't my normal color palette. Okay, the cap looks, it's honestly the most red marker I've ever seen. The cap. But look at the swatch. Tell me that don't match. I don't know. I was doing a Hulk piece, and I forgot what colors I was using, but I was like, why is the lightest cap the darkest and the darkest cap the lightest? It was on this bullshit, bro. Really fucking me up. I don't like greens the most anyways. The greens are alright. Of course you can get that scenery in, but you know, it's not my strong suit. As you can probably fucking tell. Oh, okay. Well, speaking of Sammy Hagar, I'm listening to Why Can't This Be Enough? Because I love the synth on this, bro. Fucking amazing. Actually, first thing I'm gonna... But, Sammy Hagar's... sounds like a Hot Wheels commercial. Alright, I'm gonna go out and map the yellow spots. Ooh, this one's pretty good. Just started listening to it. Not the commercial. honestly, the hardest part about drawing Iron Man was trying to match up the arms. Because you see the inside of this arm, but not this arm, but you see the outside and not on this arm, but not that arm. I like you. I like you. No. Wait, I never touched on Sammy Hagar. Okay. Except for commenting that his solo sounds like a Hot Wheels solo. But, okay, so I like David Lee Roth and Van Halen more than I like Sammy Hagar. Because, like, I figured this out before I was watching his Joe Rogan clip, but in his Joe Rogan clip, he was talking about Sammy Hagar, and he was like, Hagar's songs are more about love, and Roth just doesn't. His songs aren't about love, you know. Like there's so many Hagar songs about love, like why can't this be love, and something when it's love, and I don't know. I heard another song that's the title "Love" in it yesterday. But I was like, I mean, he's right. Like, Ross got the, like, he likes love. He likes, but, it was more about a wild style of life, which I like running with the devil. Which, like, last night I was at Garrett's house, and, I was telling him, like I'm good with Christian rock and everything, but, like, I'm more a fan of Van Halen, and And he's like, what? I'm like, running with the devil. And he's like, you know? Well, like, I do like, why can't this be love? But I just like, Roth has better songs. Like, Dance the Night Away. That was kind of a romance one. He ain't talking about love though. Kind of a asshole song. Like if you really listen to it, he's like, "You're a dumb little skank bitch," and yeah, no, he was he kind of plays a dick the whole time. Like if it was a book, he'd be an absolute fucking prick. Just like Once Bitten Twice Shy. Dude's like, hey, you're a susceptible little girl. It's been a while since you had your last meal. And I'm just like, what's that supposed to mean? What is that supposed to mean? Okay, except for the mask, I think that's yellow done. Skip away, 'cause you're old enough to dance. I'm not even on that song. I'm on, oh, ignore that. I'm on, Blinded by the Lights. Man said Fred or something. This is a really good red. I haven't tested it since I swatched it like on its own. I haven't tested it as a base layer. That's where the fun is. One of my favorite things to do is just flip over the paper and look at the back because, I mean, like, it looks like a realistic blend. So, see, just like take away the line art and, but I can't get to this part without line art. So I have to do, like, if I did it with pencils, I would have to have the pencil be bleeding into it, and then if I did it like with a light pad, I'm afraid that my markers are going to dry up. Get like a camera lucid or something. Or from jazz there. It's not the greatest, but also I'm wasting time with my not the most realistic looking on this helmet, but you know, the darks kind of got their ways, but you know. First Count Basie song I ever heard was in jazz band one day with the first band, freshman year. First band, and they were playing Cute by Count Basie. I'm like, this is the kind of jazz that I want to be playing. Fell in love with Count Basie ever since. Bless. Now, to all the jazz nerds in the chat. By jazz nerds, I mean anybody that just plays jazz. Because honestly, if you play it, you're a nerd. AKA your boy who's going to college on a $3,000 jazz scholarship. Let's fucking go. What was the first song that you played in jazz? Mine was Mercy, Mercy, Mercy. Classic, everybody knows it. Can't remember too many others that I played. I think it was Frosty the Snowman. Was one of the other ones, and then I forgot the other one. But first ever jazz songs I ever played was that my 8th grade year that we played Frosty. Also, one of the first shout sections I heard was a year, my sophomore year, was like don't remember like too many like swing shout sections from my freshman year, but I loved when we did Splanky. We were a combined band. We had like 7 saxophones in total, like 5 altos. I was one of those. This year we had 3 altos. Really cut us down. But Yeah, I was lead out to let's freaking go. Seniority, let's go. You already know that I don't practice at home, which, yeah, nobody likes to hear that, but when I'm in band class, I go hard as shit, bro. And it got to the point where everybody was yelling at me to do a solo. Like when new solos came in, oh yeah, everybody yelled at me. I loved it. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay, so our first, okay, so, let's see, fucking, junior year, goddamn, okay, so through all of high school except for this last year, we had my band teacher was so awesome. His name's Morrison. Called him Mo. He's a total badass, I tell you that. Then the pandemic hit, and he said that he wasn't going to be teaching the next year. He still teaches at one of the music shops in town. And I'm like, really? He really does? I went in, and I was like, you know him? He's like, yeah, he still teaches here. I'm like, what? Because, man, I was like, this last year was great, but it would have definitely been so much better with Mo. We got another cool band teachers. His name's Cook, and he was pretty cool. But Mo was like the head guy for years. Then the other band director left, Danielson, and then Pfeiffer came in and then took over the head mantle, and I don't know, still salty about that. She was great to me this last year, but still salty that she took it away from Mel. So I'm not gonna get over it. He was the head guy. But you know, I had the greatest year I ever did have. Well, at least my second semester was the year that I remember. The second semester is what I'm remembering, because it was the absolute best. It's when I got my job. It's when I was I was the best saxophone player. I was the best jazz player in jazz, and like I had everything going for me, bro. The first semester sucked. It was marching band, one of my less favorite forms of band. And at that, we did pop shows. We did pop tunes. Like, there was one year where we were, my sophomore year, freshman year, we came off of a badass show, bro. And then my sophomore year, we're gonna write you your own show. It's designed to get you one, and the way that they designed it to get us a one at competitions was to make it easy, making it not fun, making everybody hate it, it got to a point where we had a good talking to by Danielson. But I think it was in that talk where he said something about how about instead of doing a marching show, we do pop tunes and get an easy one at competitions. Who wants to do that? And absolutely nobody said me. And then he's like, be a competition band. We can get Allie in on that, but it was fun. It was a fun talking to. But like, I'm just thinking, like, he said we can do pop tunes and get easy ones, and then 2 years later, that's what we do. Like, I get coronavirus and everything, but fucking, it pissed me off that they wasted my senior marching year on that. Like, it's not my choice to be doing, like, I had to do marching to do jazz, and so, like, it's the only reason I was doing it. But, like, my third year, I was like, alright, this is fun. You know, playing my saxophone, you know, marching on the field, you know, being good at something finally. And then, I go and put literally a square on the field. The Fawn was my freshman show. We did a bunch of this shit. And then second year we didn't do too much. I don't remember. And then my junior year was pretty cool. It's definitely better than Colors, which was my second year show. Rip off of Pocahontas. Let's fucking go. And what else? But then, you know, we were scribbling all over the place. Even the worst show that we did. But then then my freshman year, the one where I'm supposed to do just the absolute best. It's my prime. They put a box on the field and play Shake It Off and High Hopes. Now, I really don't like Panic at the Disco, mostly because of the demographic. It's those annoying people that I was talking about earlier. And it just, like, once again, I'm not going to get canceled, or I'm trying not to get canceled. But, I mean, I'm not a full streamer yet, but, you know, like, but, I don't know, it just left a salty taste in my mouth. Shut the fuck up. But I can't believe that they wasted my junior year, or my senior year, prime time for me. I just went from Home Sweet Home to Shout at the Devil. Shout at the devil. Good job, YouTube Shuffle. Still some banger songs. I remember this song from Guitar Hero. It's where a lot of my classic rock love grew. Alcohol markers. I didn't get too much alcohol smell on there because I didn't sniff it right, but I did it because I didn't want to cause brain damage. I'm still causing brain damage. My mom doesn't like Rush. I like higher pitched rock voices. So I don't know why my mom doesn't like Rush. I'll tell y'all, I'm gonna get a kidney stone. I told that to Garrett last night, and he's like, "Me too, mate, don't worry." I'm like, Garrett, that's not making me feel much better, I'm not gonna lie. Now, if my computer would stop lagging. Color from way back here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sketch in the colors. This is honestly a beautiful red. Okay, I just the aesthetic of old comics. It attracts me more than new comics, because like I don't know, just it's so bright and like if you think about it, like the layouts are the same. Like if you recolored old comics to look like today's, you wouldn't really see a difference between the layouts, or really just they'd be the same. It's just the aesthetic of flat colors on newsprint. It's something else. I look through the recycle bin more than I look at the new shelves. Now, no disrespect to people who are making today's comics. That's what I'm striving to do, but if it was my choice, I'd go back. I kind of want to just go into my mom's room and just start playing Rush. Because she's asleep right now. Because she works third shift, so she sleeps through the day. I feel like I have to explain that every time. But I kind of just want to go wake her up with some Rush, you know? I'm gonna work my way back. I'm gonna find one of my old Iron Man pieces and be like, see this? I love seeing improvement posts. Cause, you know, you get to see where people were then, and then how much they improved up until now. Like, I can remember one of my Iron Man pictures, it was just so stiff. Like this. I did it digitally, though. Pencils and erasers, rise up. Stylus, sit down. Sit your eyes down in your fancy-ass Holden cell. Holden case. Fucking... I can do both. But I'd prefer to do traditional. I'm old as shit, bro. I'm old as shit. I'm listening to Paul McCartney and the Wings right now, talking about we need to go back to newsprint. We need to go back to flat colors on newsprint comics, and how I prefer pencil and paper over the digital shit. I don't know. I like doing the digital stuff sometimes. Like, especially for editing memes. Because you know your boy's a memer. But, like, I just like creating it in my hand more. You better not clip that, chat. I swear. If you clip that, I'll find you and I will eat you. 2012, Xbox, what's it called? 2012 Xbox threads, let's go. But, like, I'll create stuff digitally, like animations. It's easier to do stuff, it's easier to get more stuff accomplished on a digital tablet, but it's easier for me to do better traditionally. Oh no, I keep grabbing the wrong side. Don't clip that either. Oh no, my nip. I just bumped the camera with my freaking headset. It wasn't really a headset. just headphones, but I said headset because I'm a dickhead. And here we go, more Paul McCartney and things. I heard that Steve Jobs invented an algorithm because people felt like true randomization, like it would play two songs by the same person back to back, and they felt like the true randomization wasn't really truly randomized. So Steve Jobs, I think it was, wrote an algorithm that made sure you didn't get something too similar every single time. So what feels like true randomization isn't true randomization. But now, I'm pretty sure that they didn't write an algorithm. Like, YouTube didn't write an algorithm for my music, because it's given me 2 songs in a row by the same people on about 2 or 3 different occasions. Now, I know I have it on shuffle because, I mean, this is not the order that I put them in. Okay, wait, here, I'm gonna make that yellow, because I feel like there's not enough yellow. And now's the time I'm going to tell you that you're gonna be mine. Paul McCartney's my favorite Beatle, but he doesn't know how to end songs, bro. Like, it's always like a crunchy chord, like Count Basie too. Like, I love them, but find better endings. I can find better endings, bro. If I was gonna rewrite their songs, I would find better endings. I don't really go into detailed, like, tutorials about how I color. I just talk a bunch of shit on a lot of things, and hope that, like, if you guys wanted to follow along, that you guys are following along. I'm gonna do his face. Don't clip that, I swear to fucking God. I'm still doing that yellow. This motherfucking ranch. I love that video. Yo, that's a lot of ranch, my guy. Yo, that's a lot of ranch.
Yo,
See? But I think the problem is if I did like no line work, then I'd probably have to go into a fourth color, and I don't like using 4 colors. That's just too many colors. Okay, so I saw somebody comment on the Motley Crue video that I'm surprised none of them are dead yet, but then I watched The Dirt and I was like, well, Nicky died. At least once that I know of. And then everybody says that he's died twice, and I read that he died in he died in a drug dealer's house, and the drug dealer threw him in a dumpster after trying to hit him with a fucking baseball bat. Like, that's gonna help, dickhead. And he just wakes up. So, but the scene where he died in the movie was funny. I'm very sure that it wasn't funny in real life, but I just love how the ambulance driver's like, or not the driver, he's just like, there's Nicky fucking Six, he's not down my ambulance. And he just sticks 2 things of adrenaline. He's just like, yo! It was pretty funny. But, then I also read under that same comment thread, that Mick Mars died on a beach from like alcohol poisoning. Can anybody confirm that he was brought back the same day, but nobody talks about it because it was the same day that Razzle died? I was trying to think of his name the other day. I was like, who's that Australian drummer that Vince kind of got in a car crash with? And then I read that comment and I was like, ah, that's his name. So, you know, it's also kind of a tragic day. Like, if it's true that Mick did die on the beach that same day, then Vince gets in a car crash with Australian drummer Razzle, then it took a toll on him, as I saw in the movie. You know, everything I'm getting is from the movie, which I see why people told me not to watch it. Literally, first thing I saw, cans right in my face. I was like, I know why they didn't want me to watch it. I want to call my uncles. I haven't talked to them in a bit. And tomorrow's an exciting day for me. And I want to share it with them. You know, it's like I don't remember where they were in college, but I feel like they would encourage some. They would encourage some bad stuff. No, they really wouldn't. But they'd tease it. Like, I don't know. They're party animals. They'd have a fun time at college. I want to get their advice on the ladies. Don't tell them my boss ass pickup line about how I can make ice cream. Also, I didn't advertise that I was live on my Instagrams. I don't use the chisel nibs on these. Like, cause I can just go. You know? Maybe it's not quite as large, but, you know, it's close enough. But, you know, I really don't care. I have two sets of markers, one with brush, one with chisel, and so if I'm gonna use, like, I use these markers for characters because I gotta get the finer details on characters, but because everybody notices the finer details on characters. Nobody really looks at the background, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like doing background, because just, I hate myself, that's why. But I did a background on the last finished piece that I did. But, let's take a look on the back of this. Oh, sexy! Oh, so sexy! I feel like an Indian. Just like a random Indian guy you find on the internet, interwebs. Just, oh, so sexy! Girl, you're so sexy! I'm 13. Oh, so sexy! Don't clip that, oh my gosh. But you know, that's how Indians be on the Indians. I catfished a couple Indians once. It was hell. There's one guy that was just an absolute dumb fuck. He's, oh my gosh, clingy through a girl with 200 followers that he met. With a girl with 200 followers with no posts. You meet her and then you cling on to that. He was a real bitch. Just, oh my gosh. More root beer. I literally opened this thing right before stream and I'm halfway done with it. I think that like 3/4 done with it because I'm pouring myself another glass. Don't flow. Don't overflow. Real quick chat question. A&W or Barks? A&W for them. But Mug is probably my favorite. Starting at the absolute wrong point on his knee. Alright. Okay, I want to break free. I just got to, Freddie just sang one of the lyrics that I have trouble I have trouble liking. It's he's in love for the first time, but this time he knows it's real. How are you gonna fall in love for the first time, but only this time do you know it's real? That means you've been in love other times, but of course they were fake. But when I write songs, I look for all kinds of shit like that. I didn't want to make that dark. It's what knows. I gotta go piss. I'm not gonna lie, Chief. Dude, last summer I woke up before the plumber crack of dawn, and I woke up at 4 o'clock every morning, and I'd go to football, and then I'd come back, try to draw for a little bit, and be like, hell no, I'm too tired. And then I'd sleep for a long time. And then I'd wake up, and then I'd take a nap at 3 o'clock. Jack, I see where you're coming at from insomnia, but it's not, like, trust me. I just don't know how to manage sleep schedules, especially when you wake up at 4 o'clock for no reason. I don't know, kind of like early mornings. I'm not a morning person, especially when I have to go to school or something. But, when I can wake up and draw when nobody else is there to bug me, that's why I wake up at 4. Or why I did, at least. But then, my earliest class is at 9. On the dot. And I'm like, see, this is what colleges are doing? Dear high school, you should adopt the same thing. If you have easier work and or not easier. I don't know. Just look at what people go to college to study things, so they probably got students to study something about sleep schedules. So if that just if colleges wake up at 9, why do high schools wake up at 7? It's fucked. It's fucked. It's really, like, it started off me not liking school as like, everybody hates school because it's waking up early and homework and stuff. Well, I'm gonna bandwagon, and then it got to be like, oh hey, I actually have to wake up early, don't like this. And then it got to, damn, there's actually a lot of homework. I don't have friends. I'm all alone. And then I scream. My sophomore year wasn't the greatest. A real problem in the mental health, but I'm better. I wasn't diagnosed with depression. I have seasonal depression. It sucks ass. Sucks ass. There was like a child therapist that I went to, and I told him that I had seasonal depression, and he's like, "What do you mean by depression?" I'm like, Everybody diagnoses themselves with depression, but, you know, I don't know. He's one of the people that I had real talks with. I don't have a lot of real talks with a lot of people. So, stream, here you go. Here's a side of me that you don't see. But, I don't know. It's just, Because life's too short to give shits. So when I do give shits, they're pretty good shits. You feel me? Like, I also have anxiety meds, which I should have started taking a week ago. So I'm having like a tough time trying to get over the fact that I'm gonna have to let things go. Like, my cat, just like it's actually gonna make me cry. Watch, crying stream. Let's go. 20 views. That's what. No, 20 views is honestly like a good amount to get on this channel, which is surprising, but probably because I made content that was actually made for YouTube. I took time to edit it. Shut the fuck up, Firehouse. I don't even eat there. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, my cat. He just, like, he loved me. Like, not even shitting you. I'm one of his 2 favorite humans. Not gonna lie, I'm probably second to my mom. But I still love him. He sleeps with me on my bed. And Preston always closes his door, so he doesn't. Preston's probably his least favorite woman. Somehow, he likes my older brother, Cameron. But Cameron's he's mean. But, I don't know. Earl can't. It was obvious who his 2 favorite humans were. It was me and my mom still. But you couldn't tell like who was his others, like where the other 3 were. But with Reggie, you definitely can. It's okay, because he's a good little kitty cat. I'm nothing so much. But just one day, I'm gonna be poof, gone. And I'm gonna be so sad because I can't love him. And then, well, listen to that. But I'm sad for my Reggie. Because he sleeps with me in the middle of the night. So, like, who's gonna sleep with? Because my mom's at work. Also, I got new shoes. I got new shoes, and I'm wearing them right now. So what am I, let's see. Oh, God. Come on, let me configure the video. Okay, let's go. These are the shoes with the red socks. I got that red color scheme going on besides the shirt. But just waiting for my computer to stop lying. Yeah, pretty cool, right? Yeah, I like them. I had the Nike Rochis a long time ago, blue ones, and like for me that they're like my smaller shoes. I like smaller shoes because because it's weird. But I'll go show you. Look at that. But I'll go show you. Like now when I look at them, I'm like, wow, I've grown since I was 6 years old, and like when I was 6 years old, these things would be giant, but now I'm like, these are my small pair of shoes. But anyways, these are the shoes that I had at the time when I drew one of my older Iron Man's. What? How do you say that? All right. Well. And so I just made him wear the red version of that. It worked. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Okay. It's a really, really old post. Really old, Jesus Christ. That is if I did post it. What? I know where it is. I just don't want to go get it. But I'm gonna go get it. Okay, well. About to piss my pants, I swear. I hit. Shit. Alright, so this isn't the drawing I'm talking about. I just thought that I'd share this since it's one of my older Iron Man drawings. I got the perspective going on, just probably a little bit too much though. And then I'm gonna get the foreshortening right on the arm. But you know what? I got the shadow on it going pretty good. And this is the sketch that I used to think of it. Oh. I really didn't think this through. I was really not thinking about this. I was just thinking about showing this because it was that Thor drawing I was talking about earlier, first couple drawing, and Sharpies suck ass because they bleed. But then I just realized that it's ta-da! Hey, my mouth haven't changed. Cool. But yeah, this is that one drawing I was talking about a long time ago. I forgot his cape. Yeah, I just really don't like this drawing. But uh, here's the Iron Man drawing that I was just talking about with my shoes. See, like it's like a metal version of the shoes. Just but honestly, I'm really happy with how far I came. And just look at it. It's so stiff and small and shut up. Shut up. Shut the shut up. Anyways, just what and I do the flats and then there's no shadows. And look at the hands. And also this is the pose that I was trying to do. But you can see that, foreshortening didn't really cross my mind. And then I was like, Marvel way. Draw through. You block it out, but you draw through. So you block in the fist, and you block in his body. It's the secret. The Marvel way is the Bible to drawing. Oh god, I'm gonna get canceled. Okay. Please forgive me, I'm gonna go take a piss. I feel so much better. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna have to replay. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo the shoe. Because I just spent 10 minutes talking about how I drew a shoe. Because now this first layer was dry, so now I gotta reactivate it. Ah, crap. I hate the ending to Dancing in the Dark too. Just I don't want to watch Bruce Springsteen and Courtney Miller do this while a spontaneous sax solo just happens. It feels like a bullshit ending. But good job to Courtney Cox because she got a job. She got a gig on Friends, where Joey struggles to get gigs. Maybe you should just do a shitty dance on a fucking music video. Okay. So earlier I said something about how I never explain my work. I just hope that if you guys want to follow along, you guys are following along. But here's something I will say. When you're coloring, break it up into sections. Because if you do the whole thing at once, then your ink's gonna dry up. The ink that you lay down on the page is gonna dry up, and then you can't blend. Finally, some word of fucking wisdom. I say just a bunch of shit. But then, when I say something serious, you better take word of it. Because I'll tell you, I've been sitting on it for a while. When I say something, I know what I'm talking about. Besides when I don't know what I'm talking about, and then I just wish that I'd shut up. But I know what I'm talking about this time, so you can shut up. I'm gonna get another Beatles song watch. That's still Paul. Just oh no. It's Come and Go With Me, the Del Vikings. Y'all heard Sean Kingston do the dum dum dooby doob 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 doob. Boom, this song. I remember it from Suite Life on Deck, which I watched. I watched the whole thing and I loved it, but I couldn't watch Suite Life with Zach and Cody. I don't know. Well, here's that Beatles song I was talking about. Hey, look at that, I'm finished. Took 3 hours, half of it was babbling about bullshit, but, you know, your boy did it. We'll final look at the back. Yeah. I'm going to now move my mic. Sorry about that noise. And I'm going to take out my signing pen because I need to sign it before I give it to the commissioner. This is what 1.5 months of on and off work looked like. I started this at a church camp. That was when, like the last day of church camp was like the 26th, so. Take this and run with it. Not really 1.5, but you know, I'll say it for drama. Well, everyone, thank you for watching. This sure was fun. I just got to talk a bunch of... There's another Beatles song. I Want to Hold Your Hand and Hey Bulldog. Let's go. Well, I haven't streamed in forever, and I've honestly forgot how much I love just talking random nonsense into the camera with nobody even there. And, oh, I kicked shit. I might stream more in college. I really don't know. Just like as a pastime. If I do, it won't be consistent. PogChamp. But, you know, to the 0 people that tuned in to watch me suffer at life, or listen to me do that at the very least, thank you. And, I don't know. I'll see you on the flip side, I guess. You know, I got big things coming up for me. See you next stream, ?